Alright guys, so we're looking at retaining the lasso guard. With lasso, you need to be able to go to and from spider in order to keep it, especially when you're getting knee deep into a pass from someone who knows what they're doing. Lasso is super easy to maintain if my opponent doesn't know what they're doing. You are hooking their arm and they're completely without base on that side and without the use of their elbow. So we're gonna look at what a normal opponent is gonna do, and then we're gonna look at what your higher level competitor is gonna do. So really similar from before setup, I'm gonna get Carol with the closed guard, and I'm gonna do that same entry into the spider where I bring my foot inside, I open up, I get some space, I bring my foot inside for the spider. And now to set up the lasso, I'm gonna get that straight leg on the spider, pulling the sleeve, pushing the foot, and I'm gonna kick my leg through and lace over top. You'll notice that I'm on my side because if I'm trying to do this lace from my back, it's not gonna go inside. It's gonna be a lot harder. So from the closed guard, I kick this open so that this leg comes in and I easily hook it inside, okay? Now to finish setting the lasso, from the side, I wanna reach my toes, just turn this way a little bit. When I set my hook inside, let's say that I'm just doing this from Carol standing, I extend, I put my hook on. When I set my hook, I'm gonna reach my foot onto her scapula right here, and I'm going to try and touch the bottom of my foot on her back as I open my knee. This really sucks for the person on top, and with my grip, I'm going to turn my wrist up towards me, and I'm going to try and keep my my wrist like holstered in my hip. So now this is a really solid grip. It's not necessarily a deep lasso grip, but my foot is on her tricep or on her scapula. I'm opening and I have control. See, I can pull her this way. Okay? With the spider, I need to be okay with bridging and stepping off of this spider grip. Okay? So the spider is up and it's down. And if it's down, I'm actually bridging on it. So now, in order to retain the guard, Carol's probably going to do a really similar pass as the spider. She's going to grab the belt and she's going to start walking me out to my spider side. She's not going to be able to pass to the lasso side. It's like just absolutely impossible, and she gets swept for sure right here. Okay? So her only option, and in the guard when you give someone one option, that's like the best thing you can do. She's going to start walking towards this side and trying to staple this foot. And really similar to the spider guard, if I get to this position and I don't have this grip anymore and my foot's stuck in here, I'm not going to be able to save the lasso guard. I need to pull, as she straightens this leg out and works to break this spider, I need to pull my foot out and actually put it across her hip, or her shoulder, and attach. Get my grip back, hold the spider, and sink this back in. Reset. Okay, so I'm anticipating her walking me out to my spider side. I can even straighten that leg, okay? This foot comes out and across the shoulders. She might start backing out this way, which is the worst case scenario, but I can just start feeding the arm bar here. I have enough pressure and I have enough power across with the grip that she can't actually move this way too far. It's just not gonna work, and it just resets my spider just as well. So again, she walks me out to that side. I get my foot across. So see how she's squatting? Yeah, putting this here. And most of the time she wants my hook to fall out anyway. Like her elbow is going to be turning down to scoop my hook out. So I'm just going to put it across her body and get this back. Okay? So that is what a high level competitor or jiu-jitsu player is going to look at when they're looking to pass the spider in the lasso. But for the most part, people are going to sit. And when someone sits inside of these guards, the sweeps are just like countless. It's so much easier to find an off-balancing and off balance when your opponent is sitting. So most of the time, I think what happens when guys encounter the spider and the lasso on a smaller person is they kneel and they sit back. So from here, retaining this guard isn't a huge problem. Worst thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna try and circle their hand inside. If they do, I just keep the hook tight, I re-grab the grip, put the foot on the shoulder, and reset, okay? Let's say they get all the way out and I lost everything. I need to just bring, most of the time he's gonna try and get inside of this leg or get inside of both hands inside. I need to be able to bring my foot over top onto the shoulder, okay? So he breaks the spider, she breaks the spider and the lasso. I need to make sure I'm bringing this foot back inside. Okay, so I grab, anytime I'm grabbing the pants, they offer me the sleeve. I put my heel to the shoulder, okay? On both sides, so she's passing either way. If she has one hand inside, which is a super common way to pass, one hand here, I'm gonna bring my heel to her shoulder, pop that grip off, and the same thing with this grip, pulling, kicking, and putting it back inside so I can reset for my spider or my lasso. Okay?